Hi, beautiful Virgo. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Virgo, when I'm recording this, we are at the full moon in Pisces. So it's very fitting. Let's see how that plays into... I've also done a separate little mini reading on the full moon that you can check out if you want to. It's not going to be for all the individual signs. I just don't have time because the Aquarius reading turned into a collective reading that sort of... replaced where I would have time to do the full moon reading for each sign. So check that video out instead if you want to. So let's see, Aries. So basically your time frame for this message is full moon to full moon. This full moon in itself, like I'm saying in the full moon reading, is all about closure, completing projects, coming full circle, not necessarily closing down things, but like things has run its course, and passing this for whatever many various reasons. I'll go more into detail in the full moon reading, but let's just say the overall stuff here for you. And so you will, if you find that you have struggled a lot, or you haven't sort of gotten projects or relationships or things you've been wanting to do for yourself off the ground, like I want to do this and I want to make this work, you haven't really fully had time or whatever energy to get it off the ground. Like having this closure after this full moon in Pisces here now on the 20 in some parts of the world and 21st in some parts of the world of September. Like come October, November, December of 2021 and definitely early 2022, you're going to feel like almost like an out breath. Like we're back on track. There's more energy that's being sort of seeped into whatever life situation you're in again. So if there's any type of struggle you've been in up until this very point, maybe even in your life, you're going to start to see enormous shifts after this full moon. Is what I'm picking up, is what I'm sensing. And then everything about the full moon sort of backs it up with the placement of the moon, the numerology with the moon, etc., etc. So it just feels like this is one big culmination. And then let's get into the flow, sort of type of thing. So basically full moon to full moon of September to full moon of October, this is your reading. We're going to start with an overall energy here and see what's going on. People, didn't you have this last time too? The enlightenment card. Either you had it last week or you had it the week before and you had something in between that I don't remember, or this is the second week in a row that you get the enlightenment card. I mean, there's how many? I don't know. A significant amount of of cards in this deck. And you're getting the enlightenment card again. So you really are on the right path here, Aries. You are on the brink of breakthrough, success. For some of you, I want to say luxury. There's some luxury stuff, luxury homes, luxury. Today I'm seeing like, I don't know whether that is like a luxury vacation home, or is it like a buying a new house for yourself. That is not like at the excuse me, at the looks of it, it's not something that's made of wood. Although every house is probably no, bricks and stuff, but like, yeah, it feels like very luxurious, whatever is going on. This is talking about freedom, strength, wisdom, abundance, connection to source. It can be a soulmate relationship on the horizon there for you with two peacocks, one white. Resurrection, sort of the phoenix rising. Just a lot of beautiful things happening in your life, Aries. Let's see if it's sort of similar to your last reading. Or was it the week before? Well, it's coming out again. I know that. Can we clarify why the enlightenment card is here for Aries, please? perspective and 4 of Gabriel. So we're having a change of perspective. Like there's something okay, whatever you've done up until this point, like this is showing who you're about to become, or who you have just now entered into. Like a very abundant creature. It's like you finally tapped into your source. You finally did what you needed to do, or just whether it's like lighten up, like whether it is you just sort of, okay, this is what I have right in front of me. I feel good about it. I'm okay. It feels like it's less complaining and more just go with the flow. Like more just, okay, so this is what I have right now, and this is what I'm going to do right now. Another change of perspective can be all of it, but it's like a couple of different things here. So either it's like, I just lighten up. I just decided, I'm just going to run with it. Whatever's being presented to me, I'm just going to run with it, because it's like, right, last time you had why invent the wheel twice? Like why try to reinvent something that's already working just to call it your own, or just to I don't know, yeah, something like that. And this time around it's like you did that. You sort of scratched that out. Like, okay, I don't have to invent the wheel twice. I can just follow whatever works. What I see is the core, this works, so I'm just going to follow it. Something else is like you just had a change of perspective. It's like you just had an epiphany, or you understood something, or something has fallen, like the puzzle piece sort of is just fitting, and you go like, I'm going to do it this way instead. It's like whatever you did up until this point that hasn't led you to this, maybe has led to disappointment, it has led to not working, to not whatever. And it's like, is that saying like, well, I'm not going to butcher that saying. So something around the lines of, if you're waking up every morning and you do the same thing over and over again, but you expect a different result, that's like insanity. You need to change your habits. You need to change the way you go about things. You need to sit in meditation and connect with your source. You need to be still enough so that you get any guidance, so that you even have a guidance to follow. You've done something like that. You've had a change of perspective. It says there's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. So this, whatever you've done, you have paused for reflection and insight. You just tweaked something, and it could have been the smallest thing, where you maybe even go right now like, what have I changed? Have I changed something? No, I don't think so. So it's like, it's not necessarily like this big, yeah, I quit my job, or I ended the relationship, or I went into this new relationship, or I moved to a different city, or I started this new regime in my life, like whatever. It doesn't have to be that big. It can just be that every morning before, you usually like you wake up, and there immediately you go to the phone, you see if there's any messages, you follow the message rather than follow your intuition, like your inner guidance. If there's somebody that has sent you a message, you're going to read it, even though you have done nothing to sort of be setting off the day in the right mind or energy or whatever. You just sort of and then you're up, and it's like, yeah, maybe I should check my emails, and then you're onto Facebook, and then it's like, and then you're just up in your head, and you're not really thinking about what you're eating. I don't know, I'm sounding like it's so bad, but they could be. I'm just saying, this change of perspective, it doesn't necessarily have to be such a big thing that you did. It can be that you just in the morning decided, you know what, the first 10 minutes out of my day, I'm actually just gonna, if you really, really need to pee or something like that, like you really have to go to the bathroom, and then it's like, and then I'm just gonna go back to bed, and I'm just gonna sit there for 10 minutes. I'm not gonna even look at my phone. I don't even care what time it is. I know it's time to go to the bathroom, and then when I got back, and it feels like it's probably morning, like even if you like look at the time to figure out what time it is, but that's it. Like, you don't go into the outside world yet. You go back to bed, and you sit for 10 minutes, even 5 minutes in silence, in just complete silence, with no intention, to just sit there. it feels like that is the switch. That is the tiniest little thing. Nothing else is different. That's the one thing you did in the morning, and it's going to lead to this. And I feel like you've done it. You have a change of perspective. That also allows for Four of Gabriel, which is commitment. And whether we can find that out, we're going to go deeper into the message. Whether this is commitment to your life, commitment to your cause, commitment to your job, commitment to yourself, or commitment to a spouse. Like in this very image, it looks like there's a person that you're committed to, that there's a person entering your life, and it's time to celebrate, it's time to have fun, it's time to make like this beautiful commitment to this person. But it can also be, because of the energy that I felt up until this point, that this is more like a commitment to your life, a commitment to your cause. So for instance, if you in the past have said, I'm gonna start to take walks. I just know that I feel so good when I take walks, 30-minute walks, like 3 times a week. It makes me feel so good about myself. And then you take that first walk on Monday, and then the second walk on Wednesday, and then came Friday, and you're like, well, maybe I'll walk tomorrow. And then that tomorrow sort of never comes. And yeah, okay. So that didn't happen. This is like making a commitment to it. Like, no, I'm going to walk 3 times a week because I know it does, like, it feels so good. Or any sort of new thing. Like, you set it like a little, this doesn't have to be this main super goal, but like this little mini goal. There's like, okay, I have this little goal and I'm going to reach it. And I'm committed to it. And it feels like there's something different about your Aries. Like the energy has shifted a little bit. The difference in commitment, the difference in the way you approach things, it feels lighter, and it feels more, it's not secure, but like more honest, I guess. Like the commitment to whatever that is, whether it's a person in your life, a cause, a new health walk, it feels honest. You mean it this time, because there's a tweak in the energy. There's a perhaps 5-minute stillness in the morning because before you enter into the life of madness. It doesn't have to be madness at all. Is there anything extra we want to add to that very little beginning there? Four is the heartfelt matter. 4 is laying a new foundation. Seek the truth. Yeah. This is what I'm picking up from Aries. You're not interested in surface level anymore. So if you've taken on some project in the past, so you take this thing on and it lasts for maybe a week or it lasts for a month, and then it's like on to the next one and then on to the next one. And it can also be that you have lived a very day-to-day, like everyday life. Every day has been an everyday life, if that makes sense. It hasn't really been the party of the week. In any day, it has felt like it's a little bit bland, perhaps a little bit like you're a little bit bored. And now it's like you're getting yourself, like you're interested in going deeper into anything and everything. It's to seek the truth. And yeah, that's probably like I said, it feels like an honest commitment. But I also get with the seek the truth, it just feels like you want to go deeper, you want to go further, you want to go, like this time around, it's like you have this feeling almost, like this time around, I feel like it will stick. I won't go back and forth in this. This time it will work. This time I will succeed. It's not superficial anymore. It's like you come to the depth of something. This change of perspective that has allowed for you to commit more. has allowed for you to go deeper into the situation. So maybe that's the thing as well. Maybe you felt like in the past, you felt like something was really like, this sounds awesome. This sounds life-changing. This sounds like this is the thing. Or this is the health plan, or this is the job opportunity of a lifetime. Whatever it's been, or relationships, like this is the person. Oh my God. And then it's like you're given it a week and you haven't even been interested in going the depth to find out about this job or find out about this person. How much do you know about this person that you were interested in before you sort of canceled it out? Does that make sense? It feels like it was just on a surface level before you dropped your interest. And how can you even drop your interest if you haven't even looked into it? So it feels like you have based your past experiences for whatever reason. And maybe you're so, like, obviously, maybe you're so entitled, like you have every right to cancel something out that doesn't sit well with you or doesn't feel good. But it's like you've based it on, I can't say superficial, but surface level. Like it has just been on a surface, and digging a little bit deeper maybe would have wanted you to stay or figure more of this out or go deeper into the situation or commit more. You're doing it now. There's something that has shifted for you. This perspective has allowed for you to now commit more. And there's this I don't want to swear, that it's a little bit of like effort. Like, effort. I don't care if it goes south. I don't care if it goes sour. I've reached this wisdom now. It doesn't matter what age you are, like whether you're 35 or 75. It's like, no, there's no reason to fear anything at this stage. Like, you just sort of, yeah, I'm just going to run with it and see what happens. And if you are, then you're starting, it's like you're starting to do your homework. You really are looking into things, and you really are like committed that you probably haven't been committed before. I'm going to take this into the extension and see what else I can find here for you for this beautiful change in perspective. See if there's this commitment here, whether that's love interest coming out for you. Seek the truth, going deeper into that. Just get a little bit more here about this beauty. So if you feel like, yeah, this is my reading, I resonate with that, I hear what you're saying, that is me, then you're so welcome to the extension. The link to the extension is in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much. I just want to say, because I got in some comments, if you want to check out the reading I did on vaccine or no vaccine, or should we rise above, it starts with the Aquarius reading. It looks like an Aquarius reading from the beginning, and it lasts for 10 minutes. I've written everything in the description box. That's why it came to mind, because I was talking about the description box. And there's several people saying, it says it's a collective reading, but it's actually an Aquarius reading. But I've written in the description box that at 10 minutes or 10 minutes, 10 seconds in, it becomes a collective one. So if you want to check that out, you're not in the wrong place. It's the right one. Just fast forward to 10 minutes and you'll find it. Okay, on to the extension. If you're interested, link is in the description box. If not, thank you so much for watching. Happy full moon, everyone.